Hello, everybody, and welcome to Just a Thought with BB. Just a Thought was established a few years ago. They typically comprise thoughts that popped in my head related to a song, a movie, a television show quote, or something I heard in everyday conversation. 4 years ago, I also started a YouTube channel, which has been dormant for quite some time. I decided to resurrect these two initiatives and merge them into one. So here we are, Just a Thought with BB on YouTube. Today's thought is about defining the secret to establishing self-confidence. I stumbled upon a quote on social media that caught my attention and I decided to add my 2 cents to it. Quote, "The secret to self-confidence isn't to stop caring what others think. It's to start caring about what you think. It's to make your opinion of you more important than anyone else's." End quotes. I don't know who wrote the quote. I was unable to find its origin, but I still wanted to talk about it. I don't agree with the statement in its entirety. Making our opinion of ourselves more important than anyone else's is a great aspiration and a good starting point. However, I think in order to establish a healthy level of self-confidence, one should start caring about what he or she thinks and stop caring about what others think. The reason why I say this is doing one without the other can potentially be counterproductive. Just because someone considers their opinion of themselves to be more important than someone else's doesn't necessarily mean they aren't hearing and considering the opinions of others. Thinking and speaking well of ourselves is a wonderful thing, and I believe everyone should do it. But if we listen to, receive, and care about what others say about us, it can hinder our growth to a higher and healthier level of self-confidence and self-love. The negative thoughts, regardless of the source, need to be dismissed and disregarded. Reading the quote reminded me of a blog post I wrote when I first started blogging. It's entitled "The Butterfly Effect." I'm still pretty proud of that piece. The butterfly effect is a theory that describes how small changes to a seemingly unrelated thing can affect large systems, meaning that an apparently minute influence on one part of a system can have a huge effect on another part. I think words can have a butterfly effect on people. Generally speaking, words are often seen as small and insignificant, but in reality, they make a huge impact on the lives they're spoken into. I've learned how powerful words can be. We can use our words to encourage, or we can use them to tear down. I'm sure most of us told the same lie as a child. "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never harm me." Do you remember telling that lie? I do. Words can hurt just as much as sticks and stones, and in some cases, a lot more. Negative words can be just as painful as physical hits or falls. Now, the effects of physical hits or falls are a little different for me now that I'm in my 40s compared to when I was a kid. When I fell when I was a kid, I could bounce back up, start running and playing. Now, I need a minute. I need that minute to gather myself, and from time to time, the pain comes back with a vengeance, especially when rain is coming. But I digress. Words can stay with us for years or even decades, and they can potentially hit with the same level of sting they had 20 years ago, if you give energy to them and if you care. In conclusion, my interpretation of the secret to establishing self-confidence is to start caring about what you think and to stop listening to, receiving, and caring about what others think. This has been Just a Thought with BB. Remember to love and accept yourself because everyone won't. Laters.